Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this talk. My name is Huyền from Thái Gifted High School, and today I'm standing here the great honor to participate in that talk to present a really interesting topic, reinvent the wheel. So, I've heard a story about great invention, one of the most revolutionary ones, which shift the world, and yes, it is the wheel. It's had a fundamental impact on transportation, agriculture, and later in industry. However, the long-lasting presence of the wheel had gradually turned it into a default and one of the only solutions to transportation, until the jet engine came out, which allowed the airplane to move faster and further and even allow people to fly in the sky. Since then, we realized the permanent presence of something which gradually turned into a default, a habit, or preconception can limit human creativity and thinking. So, similar to the eternal existence of the transportation wheel, I will discover a wheel that needs to be changed. And this is a religious issue, especially the custom of burning trust paper. So every year, when it comes to big holidays or religious events, I often see people or even my family burning trust paper literally everywhere, from pagodas, temples, to even on the road. For those who are not familiar with the term, trust paper is a type of paper that burned in traditional Vietnamese and other East Asian cultures as a form of offering to the deceased, ancestors, or deities. So I'm sure many of you have seen or participated in trust paper burning at some point in your life, and that is not surprising because it has been a part of our culture and religious belief for a long time. But today, I want us to rethink our preconception about trust paper burning and encourage us to reinvent the wheel when it comes to our cultural practices. So, firstly, let's talk about the cultural significance of trust paper burning. For many of us, it's a way to honor our ancestors and show respect to our deities. So it is a tradition that has been passed down from generation to generations, and it has deeply rooted in our cultural belief, an exceptional tradition that hardly any country has. However, how many people have considered the impact of excessive trust burning? Well, as the world becomes more and more modern, people are bucking the trend in an unexpected way. I've seen many places selling trust paper, but not the typical one. They sell underworld items that shape like, an iPhone 14, a Gucci bag, or even a motorbike. And that's so crazy and make me doubt about the solemnity of worshipping ancestor, although I know that Vietnamese people want to give the best thing to the ancestors, thereby their forebear would bless them with good fortune. So from there, we realized a bigger problems. While many people have the strong religious belief, but we should not rely too much on the religions as a solution to your problem. Many people too believe in religions and become so subjective in the problem in their life. Many people believe that the more votive offering you burn, the more God will bless you and bless your family. They go to pagodas, burning excessive amount of offering and pray for fortune according to the general trend, but they do not fully understand the meaning of the practice. So, but you have stopped to think about the consequence of this practice. Have you ever considered that excessive use of trust paper burning could be harmful to the environment? And have you ever thought about whether this practice is still relevant in today's world? Well, every year, 50,000 tons of trust paper are burned. The smoke and ashes produced during the burning process contribute to the huge amount of air pollution, which has a negative impact on our health and the environment. Moreover, the production of chart paper requires cutting down trees, which can lead to deforestation and the destruction of habitats for wildlife. And it is our responsibility to consider the environment impact of our actions and make change accordingly. In fact, Vietnamese official channels have warned about this issue. However, I'm not denying the importance of traditions, custom, and spirituality. In fact, it is a really beautiful tradition. Spiritual culture is a beauty of spirit, imbued with traditional and cultural elements. Spiritual factors such as burning chart paper are seen as support and belief in life. Vietnam even has traditional craft villages, produce incense and votive paper. So that means I'm not denying the will of Vietnamese people passed down from generation to generation. What I'm saying here is that some parts are abusing it for the wrong purpose, burning too much votive paper for good luck, wanting a comfortable life, relying on spirituality but not trying to improve or work. So if people don't reinvent, we will have the jet engine to replace the will to move or not. That is, if people continue to abuse the practice of burning paper money, how the environment, the economy, and spiritual life will be affected. Here, what I want to emphasize is that we need to change, to develop, but I don't completely negate what has already existed. To be clear, we don't reject the chart paper burning custom. We need to find a more suitable practice to make the custom become more sustainable and also suitable and valuable. So in conclusion, the burning of chart paper is a religious practice that has been ingrained in our culture for generations. However, it is time for us to reinvent the wheel and rethink this phenomenon in a way that both respectful to our ancestors and mindful to the environment. So we must willing to embrace new ideas and take actions to ensure that we are not contributing to the pollutions of our planet. And this requires efforts from individual to big society. Thank you.